One of the Chibcha creation myths of men is Tipichueu, the mother of mankind. Muscat's mythological narratives indicate that in regions near Tunja was a Guac lagoon, whose waters emerged by Chue in a halo of light that made the earth to shine. The female goddess took him by the hand to a 3-year-old who dropped the mountains and on the plain, where later the people of Iguac emerged, built a hut, which became the first home of the Muisca and Boyaca. When the child grew in its development, natural, the Chue married him, also performed the first marriage Chibcha. This marriage was so important and so prolific and fertile, woman in childbirth each had 4 to 6 children, which soon filled with people on earth. This is the origin of mankind Chibcha. The Chue and her son and husband were traveling everywhere, leaving children at all. When they were old, called their descendants and were escorted to the Lagoon Iguac, their place of origin. Their Bichue made them a final talk, exhorting them to peace, after which they parted and became 2 snakes that were submerged in the lake, which has since become Chibcha Sanctuary. Muscas made pilgrimages to sacred Bohayos Bichue dedicated to the goddess and her husband, who appears in some chroniclers as Iguac or Labac. These 2 huts of worship communicated with each other. In one of them the figure of a 3-year-old standing in solid gold and horn-grinding stone. Solid gold also worshipped. In the huts, the Spaniards found numerous offerings: fine cotton blankets and well-made thin pieces of gold bars, tiles and centellos. Human and animal figures brought as offerings. The sanctuary island Lagoon Fukna. Chibcha made a pilgrimage to worship various gods, including a Bichue. The cult of the gods was served Chibcha's percent priests who attended to the pilgrims who came from all parts often. Here was located one of the Qkas, or seminars for the training of Chibcha's sheiks. The Chibchi Bichue myth represents the dualism between Mother and Mother Earth. Water is the most important among indigenous Colombians, which remains in the mindset of the people of the Altiplano Cundiboya, and some mythic survivals in their traditions and beliefs. Feminine myth. This myth projected the overestimation of women among the Chibcha, leaving in the background of the social mentality of a people's character with some tendencies toward matriarchy. The social organization Chibcha clans were linked through the mother, so men and women belonged to the clan through the female line. Precisely for the succession of chiefs, Chibcha's was matrilineal line. Alzipibikata, his nephew, inherited the chiefdom Chia. Tunja Tazak, what Ramiriki inherited his nephew, and the chief Dundama inherited what his nephew, son of his sister,